Ugh! Why'd I do that?
Why'd you do that?
What's up? They'll be swearing and screaming, so you should.
I mean, we'll see. Yeah, no. This will be for better.
Hey guys, Mike here. This is episode 5 of the NVC vlog. I just wanted to say that for those in the States, hope you had a wonderful July 4th weekend. For those that aren't, I hope you had a wonderful weekend anyway. With that said, because of the long weekend, we had a short week, so that means stuff had to be moved around in terms of shooting. We had the iTunes show, if you haven't heard, they were shooting this week as well, so NVC had to be pushed around. So I wasn't able to get any behind the scenes of the podcast this week, but Casey DeFreitas, who was a guest on this week's episode, I was able to talk to her for a little bit because it's her first time on NBC. So you get to check that out. Also for those in the Facebook group, Nintendo Voice Chat Facebook group, there's a little special thing there for you guys this week in regards to Zach's Mario Kart story, so look forward to that. Aside from that, it's a pretty short week this week, so I hope you enjoy the episode, and we'll see you next time.
Hey guys, my name is Casey DeFreitas, and I actually just started IGN in January, but I didn't make it out into the office until May. So I've just started getting able to be a part of everything else that goes on around the office, including like podcasts and Snapchat. I actually started with IGN freelancing for Pokemon, which is one of my favorite series and franchises. And of course I've been playing the Zelda DLC, and I worked on the Breath of the Wild wiki. So when Pear asked me yesterday to fill in for NVC, of course I had to say yes. So with less than 24 hours to prepare, I looked through the list of our talking points and went home and picked up one of the indie games that came out this week called Sheppy. And I played Sheppy for 2 hours, which is a weird sheep card indie game that came out for the Switch. It's only $5. It's actually a lot of fun. Really strange story mode, but it's about sheep. It's cute. It's not. It's very strange. But I ended up playing more Zelda for much longer than I really should have and needed to. So a little bit tired, but a lot of fun, and I had the time to develop a little bit more tips and expertise on how to get through the Trial of the Sword. And we were able to discuss that on the show and share our tips, and I learned a lot of like really interesting stuff. Like I completely forgot you can use stasis on the Hinox and then shoot its eyes, so you don't have to aim, you can just freeze it. And I talked about how I found the crate in the Stone Talus fight, and you could use magnesis to pick it up and just hit the weak point on the back of the Stone Talus. And I even got to talk about Pokemon for a little bit, so super great. I'm really glad I got to go on, and I really hope I get invited to do it again.
So Mario Kart Double Dash came out my freshman year of college. Don't do the math, I'm very old. So the thing is, I had a roommate a couple years after the game had come out, and I'm not good at video games, but I was very good at Mario Kart Double Dash. And we would challenge each other in races. We'd like do all these like cups and stuff to figure out who would do chores around the house. Like, oh, okay, well if I beat you in this cup, you have to do my laundry for a week. If you beat me in this cup, I have to do dishes for the whole house for a week, whatever. And so we had been living together for like a year, and we would go back and forth. I'd beat him sometimes, he'd beat me sometimes. And I started getting better and better at the game, and I was just like always beating him. So at the beginning of our last semester together, we came back from Christmas break, and he was like, okay, here's what's going to go down. I know I can beat you. I know I'm better at this game. Let's race. Let's do the whole thing, and whoever loses has to do dishes for the whole semester. So like, this is a no-brainer. I hate doing the dishes. It's the worst chore. So I race him, and we kind of trade off at the beginning, but then I just flatten him. Like, just continually beat him in every single race. So by the end of it, there's just no way that he's coming back. At one point, the tide starts to turn. He kind of starts catching up with me. Like, we're kind of going neck and neck. And it's coming down to, like, the last few races. We're, like, a few points between each other. And I end up beating him in the last race. and he gets so frustrated. We had the Wavebird controllers, and he gets so frustrated that he slams his controller down on his knees. Like, he throws his hands down like, oh, I'm so mad about this. But because it's the Wavebird, and because this was 2005, we had an old cathode ray TV, you know, like a tube TV. Slams the controller down. The controller pops out of his hands, flies across the room, hits the TV screen, and bounces back and hits him right in the forehead. I lost it. I was just laughing so freaking hard, and turns out not only did he have to do the dishes for the entire semester, but he also had like a giant goose egg on his forehead for like a week. It was great.
Sword trials. I'm gonna start over.
That sounds good.
Yeah. I don't know what is that?
I think it's the Master Trials.
It is the Master Trials.
Yeah.
I tripped myself out because I was thinking about the Master Quest for Ocarina of Time,
okay, yeah.
and that's what you can totally put this blooper in. It's like, it's
I
Master
could.
Trial.
Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe to NVC and let us know what you would like to see in the comments below. Also, if you never want to miss a video, make sure to ring the bell here on our YouTube channel. We'll see you next time.